with profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters. We bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 4 of 4.
Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Нашите предавания предлагат много езици. Моля вижте suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I told you, it's just, life is so very impermanent. Everybody thinks they will live here forever and they hoarding things, or they warring and stealing and threatening each other with might. And instead of using money for their citizens, they use it to develop more and more lethal weapons just to kill other citizens.
Yes.
You have to develop to the point that other countries' citizens are just like yours.
Yes, Master.
You have to look upon them just like your citizens.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Yeah, you can eat meat, and if you get cancer from it, hell can operate on your cancer without anesthesia.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian. To an early riser, you can say Manin, meaning good morning, in Vincentian Creole, a language widely used on the islands of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. My name is Anthony. The positive-minded residents of St. Vincent and the Grenadines appreciate your efforts to sow peace in the world through your compassionate actions that protect all living beings. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, located in the eastern Caribbean Sea, comprises the island of St. Vincent and 32 northern Grenadine islands. Its capital city and major port is Kingstown, often referred to as the City of Arches, because over 400 arches from well-preserved architecture can be found there. The national anthem is St. Vincent, Land So Beautiful, composed in celebration of the country's independence in 1979. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has a number of natural heritage sites, most notably the Botanical Gardens, perhaps the oldest of its kind in the tropics. Kings Hill Forest Reserve provides shelter to protected wildlife such as the St. Vincent Amazon parrot people. St. Vincent growers provide islanders and others with delicious bananas, coconuts, and spices. The natural beauty of the secluded, luxurious islands, with their sandy beaches and surrounding coral reefs, attracts many visitors for vacation getaways. Vincentian literature is mostly in the oral tradition. Folk tales, legends, and myths, as well as poetry, have been passed down through many generations. This diverse cultural heritage is a blend of African, Carib, East Indian, Portuguese, and European influences. It has been a pleasure sharing with you some of the stunning scenes of picturesque St. Vincent and the Grenadines, noble viewers. May God's brilliant light guide you on your path to enlightenment. For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored One Shakyamuni Buddha, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, the venerated Lord Krishna, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching Hai receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Qinghai respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Qinghai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Qinghai promotes the peaceful, loving, plant-based diet and envisions with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurant Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people, friendly lifestyle, and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Supreme Master Qinghai has traveled worldwide and held discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. On January 26, 2022, our most beloved Supreme Master Qinghai spent precious time to share her love and wisdom, answering some questions that members had on various topics. Today, we are blessed to present the insightful conference entitled Important Information from the Chief of COVID, Part 5 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples, held in English.
Dường như sương đã xuống đêm qua, để lại vườn xanh những ngọc ngà.
We just try to save people now, not waiting till that time when 91% are all gone.
Yes.
Yes.
I told you, even though I knew that, but to be confirmed by this sort of reliable information entity is really a shock to me also, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't wait for you until after you'd done your morning meditation. I called you up earlier, so it's all right, one time.
Yes, Master.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Yeah, what for you sleep? I could not. Huh? What about sharing the joy and sorrow? You just share the joy only. Huh? Okay, any more questions? What did you say?
Well, up to that 2099, Master, will the climate change disasters effect still increase?
I guess so, yes. I did not ask about that. I was just talking with the COVID chief. I didn't talk about the weather. I did not think about the weather at that time, but of course, what do you think, huh?
Yes, Master.
Huh? If you don't die by COVID, then you will die by other things. Weather change, extreme heat, all that kind of stuff.
Yes, Master.
told you in the last conference that even disasters are already coming to the West, no?
Yes.
They don't only punish those vulnerable countries anymore, but as in the body, the virus and whatever bacteria or sickness, they attack those sensitive organs first.
Yes.
And then the body will collapse anyway, if not treated.
Yes, Master.
Like they would attack the liver or the heart and lungs. That's enough. They don't have to attack your skin outside.
Yes.
They don't have to attack your leg muscle or anything like that. All this will be gone too if they don't take care of the lungs, or if they don't treat the heart, or if they don't treat the liver.
Yes.
Some people have to even cut off part of their liver. And some people have to have a donation of one liver to live on.
Yes.
That's how important it is. But we don't see it. We don't see how the liver gets sick or rotten inside.
Yes.
Only doctors see, and then they operate, and then they save you. But only if you listen to the doctor.
Yes, that's right.
You go first to the hospital, you listen to the doctor, you go through all the checkups, you go through all the required conditions, and then you let the doctor operate on you and give you another liver. Some people, their whole liver is rotten, so they have to ask for donation, and sometimes the family member donates half of the liver or one kidney, something like that. It depends on how many you have. Even donate half a liver, believe that? I saw it somewhere. I thought, how can people donate like that? But if somebody just died accidentally, then they can use that liver, if it's still alive and fresh, to give it to the liver sick person. People can live with just one kidney, so they can donate one for the other guy.
Yes.
People have two kidneys,
Yes.
so they can donate one if it's healthy and if it matches. Otherwise, the body won't accept it, and it will be a waste, and the person will die anyway. Okay, any more questions, love?
Master, I want to share this.
Tell.
There's some people have posted some prediction, and they say they are coming from the future, and they actually have predict this pandemic as well, and they have one future, and the all countries were gone and become one country.
Yeah?
I think that's because most of the people are already gone, and so this become one country.
I guess
in the
so.
future.
I guess we don't have enough population to make many countries.
Yes.
Only 9% left, and you have to really huddle together to survive.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And try to find all the scraps and leftover, and then start again from ABC.
Yes.
Yeah, and then maybe populate again, and then after that the world will be better.
Wow.
Like a golden age for them, for the worthy
Yes, Master.
Yes.
that survive and continue the human race. Otherwise, it will be all gone. Last time I asked, they said only 10% are worthy of heaven.
Yes.
About 9% we survive, more or less.
Yes.
Some people are also worthy of heaven, but it doesn't mean they will stay in the world.
Right.
They probably go to heaven. So the 9% left have to scramble to huddle together to protect each other and to learn from the lessons and to continue to live in a better way and a more neighborly, loving way.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Oh, man. Who say that?
This actually is on the internet, and we never saw them, but they have posted
Oh, I see.
similar information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Actually, one of our AP predictions, one prophet in, I think, Argentina, he also said that in the future there will be no race, no communism, no whatever, yeah?
Yes.
We become like no border. So probably that time then.
Yes.
It's 77 years. It's not long, is it?
No.
We will be all gone. Supreme Master TV, bye-bye. Maybe in a few years, I hope we still can continue. You never know if technicians are still available to take care of everything that people need, internet and all that.
Yeah. Understand, Master.
It's not like whatever you want, you will have. I told you, it's just, life is so very impermanent. Everybody thinks they will live here forever, and they hoarding things, or they warring, and stealing, and threatening each other with might. And instead of using money for their citizens, they use it to develop more and more lethal weapons just to kill other citizens.
Yes.
You have to develop to the point that other countries' citizens are just like yours.
Yes, Master.
You have to look upon them just like your citizens. Think of their suffering. and their hardship if you make war. So you have to protect them and spare them from all that suffering. We're suffering enough already.
Yes.
From all sides, all kinds of unknown diseases, and even more are coming.
Gosh.
Even they know it already anyway, because they predict that more variants will come, and they will totally reject vaccination. So what's the use now? Wasting a lot of money to develop it and to produce it, and then it's useless.
Yes.
If we don't have merit and humility to have heaven's protection, then nothing works.
Yes.
Even the best doctor cannot cure you. A long time ago, in the Three Kingdoms period of China, there was one dictator, his name was Cao Cao.
Yes.
He was sick, and then the best doctor, they call him deity doctor, because he's so good.
Yes.
Any kind of disease he could treat. He told Cao Cao that his brain has to be operated on. Probably he saw a tumor inside, just like nowadays we have brain tumor and the doctor can operate and cure.
Yes.
But Cao Cao thought he wanted to kill him, making an excuse to chop his head. So of course he didn't let him. You see, even the best doctor cannot cure you if you don't listen.
Yes.
That's the moral of it.
Yeah.
And many people want to have, like, for example, an ashram, new land, all that, and then now we want it, and we hardly can use it.
Yes.
COVID, always quarantine and cannot meditate together, cannot have gathering.
Yes.
They just gather for a few weeks, and now COVID is rising up again. I mean, maybe not too overwhelmingly, but for extra precaution, they should not meditate together in a group anymore.
Yes.
Even if you have a mask and all that, if you saturate it with many people's breathing and energy, you might get it if they have it. You see, that nurse, he was very healthy, but he worked in the hospital, and maybe he had 1 or 2 moments of carelessness.
Yes.
Maybe his eyes was itching, he maybe took off his face shield to rub it, and forgot to wash his hands or whatever. Who knows? It takes 1 or 2 seconds, enough to infect you.
That's right.
Yes.
Or you are too near the patient, and that patient has a big load of virus.
Yes.
Other patients maybe have less load. If you are too near many people, then the load increases. The summary of it, it will also infect you. This nurse has survived all this time. He worked ever since the pandemic, and nothing happened. But many doctors and nurses, they die, they get sick, they quit also. So they're short of staff everywhere.
Yes.
Many people wait for operations, but they cannot get, and they die before they can have a chance to be operated upon. Hospitals are full. Or many COVID emergencies, etc., and they're short of staff, short of doctors, short of nurses. You see, to forbid people to work without a COVID vaccination, it's also another disaster addition.
Yes.
Some people, they don't want to have the vaccination. And if you mandate them, tell them if you don't have, then you quit, then they quit.
Yes.
We already thought of everything, just because some people still live in comfort. Like you guys, for example.
Yes, Master.
You don't see the desperate suffering of other people elsewhere. Similarly, the leaders and all the religious heads, they don't see people suffer.
Yes.
They just talk and say, oh, help the poor and all that stuff, but what do they care about the poor? They're not poor. They never have to worry about taxes. They never have to work 8 to 5.
Yes.
They never have to stay all night for their poor sick kid with fever and all, whatever. They never have to worry about paying the mortgage for the next month. Where from?
Yes.
These leaders and these priests, they're too secure in their life. That's why they don't see too far.
Yes.
Every day is so comfortable. Don't see too far. Habit, just habit.
Yes.
Habit is easily formed, and sometimes it's hard to detect that you are glued to it. And a simple example, I have a small desk, smaller than yours, because the place is too small. So it's cut a little bit shorter than yours, shorter and narrower. But it's okay for me. Now there's a monitor and a computer and all the telephones for different purposes.
Yes, ma'am.
Camera and, mouse and the keyboard. And it fills the whole table.
Yeah, that's right.
But I have nowhere else to put my food when I'm eating. Also, I'm eating while I'm working,
Yes.
while watching or checking the text.
Yeah.
I do it again and again, often, to make sure. But sometimes it still leaks 1 or 2 words. Rarely, yeah? Rarely. Now, I've been doing that a long time. And then some days when there are no shows anymore, or no shows have come yet in between, I sit there and eat, and the monitor is black, computer is not on. I feel weird. I feel something's missing. Yeah, I feel something's missing. Something is not right. Yeah, and I was thinking, I have to turn the computer and the monitor on, but for what? The shows are all done already. Either that or no more shows has arrived. Some days more, some days less, yeah? Some days they come in the morning. Some days they come at lunchtime, sometimes afternoon, sometimes evening. So it depends. And when the computer is off and the monitor is black, I feel really empty something. And the room is empty. Oh, just a monitor and a computer. And you got so used to it already. And not to talk about that, I don't really love them. And I still feel like something's missing. I'm kind of tempted to stand up and go and turn on all the working machines.
Ta muốn tan vào trong khói sương, cất gánh chân ai du bụi đường, mà lên sư giác thăm hậu Phật.
Cruelty is condemned by all great men. Thus, the cruel slaughter of animals and the taking of innocent lives, which flesh-eating entails, makes it abhorrent to all right-thinking men and women all over the world. Swami Sivananda, vegetarian.
Tomorrow on Between Master and Disciples.
You see, it's not only the pandemic. The pandemic part is to chase, to trace, to hunt all the bad humans until the last one. But only if they even survive other disasters that would come from the sky. Comets, for example, and other disasters that are going to destroy humans and the world. So the pandemic isn't the only thing that you should worry about. That's all I can say to you. The end could come very suddenly. No one will have time to prepare if they don't change.
Honest viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled Important Information from the Chief of COVID, Part 5 of 6 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Virtue and Integrity, selections from The Apology of Socrates by Plato, Vegetarian, Part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May you be energized and inspired by divine grace to joyfully share with those around you about the benefits of the vegan diet.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.